What's up, everybody? It's Jason Medley, the CEO and founder of the Collective Genius Real Estate Mastermind. We're getting ready to get kicked off here, day 2, Scottsdale, Arizona. And what I wanted to do is really, a lot of people always ask, like, why would I ever be a part of a mastermind? And so what I wanted to do is just kind of share a couple of awesome stories with you about why people, top-notch real estate investors across the country join CG. So right now, this quarter here, we are in Scottsdale. We've got about 220 plus of the top investors in the nation that collectively flip about 30,000 plus properties a year. And one of the reasons that they join is because they are typically one relationship away from advancing to, like, say, an additional 7 figures in their business. And so what I wanted to do was introduce you to a couple of our members here, kind of talk to you about that, right? So I'm going to come over right here. I'm going to introduce you to that dude right there, whose name is Paul Frisco. And Paul, hey brother.
Hey.
I wanted to ask you, we're telling some stories today about what happens when people join the Collective Genius. So you joined
September
a year
2020,
ago,
right? 1 year ago.
A year ago. And Paul and his buddy, his partner Willie, run a land flipping business. And from a capital perspective, you guys came in and said that your single biggest need was capital. What's happened since you joined here?
So when we started in CG, our business was about 1 year old. I think we had maybe 5 or 7 employees, and our biggest struggle was capital. We were literally on Google finding people, we were cold calling off of Google to find that, and then a couple people were like, there's this group called Collective Genius, and they'll help you figure out your financing. So we joined the group. We spent the money. We said, you know what, we'll at least learn something even if we don't get financing. And after our first meeting, we presented, and fast forward 1 year later, we've raised over $7 million in debt financing for our business. We went from about 7 employees, 8 employees, to over 60 employees and 42 W-2 employees in the United States. And we're a multi 8-figure business now, where before we were a smaller 7-figure business. And it was not possible if we had not joined CG.
So for clarity, I want to make sure it doesn't go on deaf ears, right? For clarity, you've raised north of $7 million from the members.
Just in the members of the group. Yes.
Yeah. So thank you, sir. I appreciate your time, Paul. So just in a year from being inside this organization, we've raised $7 million in capital for Willie and Paul and the organization to help them scale. I'm gonna bust up on 2 of my long-term members right here. Bob LaChance, Mr. Billy Ross, we call him the applesauce. But recently, this gentleman right here met some other guys here at Rich Skolin, Adam Levinson. They are part of a fund, and they are looking to acquire thousands and thousands of properties across the U.S. And so Bob decided to point his marketing engine at the cities that they want to be buying in. So tell us what's happened since just in the last 30 days since you guys have been working with them.
We have over 15 properties under contract that are in escrow right now, so it's been phenomenal. So we're looking to expand to different markets with those guys, and just keep going with it.
So if you can consistently do that month after month, what's that translate to over an annual basis as far as the volume that you could sell to those guys?
So there'd be well over probably 150 deals.
Yeah. So one of the things that we're talking about here is it's all about relationships. Most of our members in this organization are already playing at a high level. And so a lot of times it's not about just systems and strategies and information, but really, really going to the next level. I've also got Mr. Billy Ross standing over here. He's been with us for 6+ years, I think.
2012.
And it's been cool to watch you grow. You want to share a little bit?
Absolutely. If you're really looking to step up your game, this is the place to be. I know every other mastermind says that, but this is the real deal. This is where the players hang out, and you either have to step up your game or you have to go away. You can't stay here and stay stagnant.
All right, brother. Thank you. So we're going to wrap it up. We're going to be coming to you live throughout the rest of the day. We've got some killer presentations. We've got Mr. Steve Trang, who's going to be dropping some science from a social media perspective with regards to lead gen. We have got Mr. Ren Bartlett. He's out of Alabama. They are in about 7+ markets, flipping probably close to 800 houses this year. And we're going to wrap up the day with Mr. Frank Cava out of Richmond, Virginia, who's really going to talk about optimizing the machine that you've already built, right? Taking your existing business and just optimizing it to do bigger, better transactions without actually having to scale per se from the perspective of more numbers, but just doing things at a more efficient, optimal level. So we're going to be tuning out here. We'll see you the rest of the day. We're going to come into you live several times. This organization was built around creating results for people. It's something I love to do. It's my paycheck. Fortunate enough to be in a spot in my life where I'm very grateful from a money perspective, but it doesn't give me a rush. I love helping people. If you're a high caliber player, we have two different types of organizations. We have CG Premier, which you're looking at right now. Our typical member here flips 100 plus houses, typically has a portfolio of 100 plus units. And we also have CG Select, which we launched in January. That is for folks flipping 25 to 75 houses and really looking to scale up. So if we can do anything to help you, come check us out. Learn more about CG.com. It is learnmoreaboutcg.com. Get signed up for a strategy session, a scaling session with our team. Dig in, figure out what you're looking to do, what you're looking to do to take you to the next level. And we will specifically share with you and tell you how we will help you do that. Love you guys. Hope you're having a great Tuesday, and I'll talk to you soon.